Get up there and get yourself. Okay, you got it.
A single red light passed on an empty highway, a brief flash of emergency lights. What began as a routine traffic violation escalated within 30 minutes into one of the most terrifying, highly debated high-speed pursuits in modern American law enforcement history. You are looking at the final moments of 34-year-old Justin Battenfield, and a decision executed at over 109 miles per hour that ended in catastrophic violence. For years, short clips of this single crash were shared across the internet without context, stirring fierce debate online. Was this an act of heroism that saved innocent lives from a head-on collision? Or was it an extreme overreach of force executed far beyond safety guidelines? Today, we analyze all available dashcam footage, dispatch audio, state police records, and background history to break down the full story of what really happened on Zero Street. To understand how a driver and a state trooper ended up airborne in a ditch, we have to rewind to 6:36 a.m. on the morning of April 10, 2020. Morning commute traffic was just beginning to pick up along US 71 near Ingersoll Circle. But within minutes, multiple agencies would be drawn into a life-or-death game of high-speed chess across 3 separate jurisdictions. It starts with a U.S. Forest Service Ranger patrolling near US 71. A black Dodge Ram pickup truck, driven by Justin Battenfield, barrels past stopped vehicles on the shoulder, running red traffic lights without slowing down. The Ranger activates his lights and sirens, expecting a standard traffic pullover. Instead, Battenfield hits the accelerator, surging north on Highway 71. The Ranger instantly realizes this isn't just an aggressive driver. It's a high-risk pursuit. Uhr 40 a.m. The Forest Service Ranger radios dispatch for backup. The Sebastian County Sheriff's Office dispatches deputies to intercept. By now, Battenfield is threading through morning commuters, darting between lanes and utilizing the paved highway shoulders as a personal lane at speeds exceeding 80 miles per hour. Drivers are forced to yank their steering wheels toward the ditch to avoid being rear-ended. Who was the man behind the wheel? Behind the dashcam lens was 34-year-old Justin Battenfield. Friends and family later revealed that Battenfield was navigating severe mental health struggles and cognitive challenges at the time. However, to the officers on the road who had no way of knowing who was inside, he was an unpredictable, escalating threat moving 2 tons of steel down a public corridor.
I can't get beside him right now. The traffic is here. Than they were. 10 for the head. MPH 14 Portsmouth, 1019 71.
up there and try to pit him, even if he tries his brake check. You need to get him stopped.
Yeah, I'm doing the best I can, but
They should be getting close. 314 is that car tonight.
6:53 a.m. Arkansas State Trooper Michael Shawn Ellis checks in service with Troop H dispatch. Hearing the county radio traffic, Ellis maneuvers his patrol unit onto State Highway 45 toward US 71. Within 90 seconds, the black Dodge Ram flashes past him. Ellis smoothly merges into the pursuit, taking over as the lead secondary unit. As lead pursuit, Ellis takes command of the radio. His voice is calm, structured, and rhythmic, a stark contrast to the mechanical roar of his engine. Battenfield ignores multiple red lights, continuing his dangerous maneuvers along the shoulder. But the nature of the chase changes dramatically when Battenfield abruptly banks east onto Zero Street, also known as State Highway 255.
our accident.
Zero Street is not an open highway. It is a dense, four-lane commercial corridor divided by a center turn lane, featuring multiple blind crests and heavy morning traffic. As Battenfield approaches the hill crest near 66th Street, he makes a fatal tactical shift. He crosses the center line entirely, driving directly into head-on, oncoming westbound traffic at triple-digit speeds. Headlights flash past the dashcam lens by inches. Commuters cresting the hill are met with a black pickup truck barreling directly at their windshields at 100 miles per hour. Trooper Ellis updates dispatch. He's going head-on into traffic. On the radio, Dispatch Supervisor Sergeant Brandon Margus makes the call. Due to the immediate, fatal threat to the public, the vehicle must be stopped immediately. Here is where law enforcement tactics meet the uncompromising rules of physics. The precision immobilization technique, or PIT maneuver, is designed to tap a fleeing vehicle's rear quarter panel, causing it to spin out and stall. Standard police training recommends executing a PIT at speeds between 35 and 45 miles per hour. Above 50 miles per hour, federal training standards classify a PIT as dynamic deadly force, with an extreme risk of rollover. But Trooper Ellis is not driving 45 miles per hour. His speedometer reads over 109. closes the distance. There are no safe options left, only a choice between a calculated force intervention or an inevitable multi-car head-on catastrophe with civilians. Ellis turns his steering wheel slightly to the left, matching his push bumper to the Dodge Ram's right rear quarter panel. At 109 miles per hour, metal makes contact. The physics are devastating. The instant rotation causes Battenfield's truck to lose traction and plummet sideways into the roadside ditch. The truck slams directly into a massive concrete driveway culvert, causing it to flip violently onto its roof. Behind it, Trooper Ellis' cruiser has too much kinetic momentum. The patrol car rides up the side of Battenfield's rolling truck like a launching ramp, airborne for dozens of yards before snapping heavy timber utility poles and flipping into the ditch. Thick clouds of dirt, dust, and electrical sparks cover Zero Street. Seconds later, secondary units roll up to a scene of total destruction. Power lines drape across the road. Battenfield's Dodge Ram is crushed on its roof. Trooper Ellis' cruiser sits mangled in the brush. First responders rush to extract both drivers. Justin Battenfield suffered fatal injuries and was pronounced dead at the scene. Trooper Ellis was pulled from his destroyed patrol car with severe, life-altering injuries, requiring immediate emergency airlift. The Arkansas State Police initiated a comprehensive internal investigation into the crash. The ultimate question: was a pit maneuver at 109 miles per hour justified? The official investigation ruled that Trooper Ellis acted within department policy and state law. The determining factor was Battenfield's deliberate choice to drive at extreme speeds into oncoming traffic over blind hills, creating an active deadly force threat to dozens of innocent motorists that required immediate force to stop. Yet, the incident remains a major case study across law enforcement academies nationwide. Critics and police reform advocates point out that high-speed pit maneuvers carry near-certain lethal risks, raising questions about pursuit policy thresholds and how officers balance public risk against forcible terminations. Supporters maintain that Trooper Ellis placed his own life on the line to prevent an imminent head-on collision with an unsuspecting family. A morning that began with a minor traffic bypass ended in a tragic loss of life and severe injuries, leaving a permanent mark on high-speed pursuit protocols. What are your thoughts on how this scenario was handled? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more in-depth police breakdowns.